like to yield to Mr. Doggett.
I thank the gentlewoman, and it is regretful that you can't get answers to questions that have such a far-reaching effect. But I want to be sure, Mr. Barthold, on this particular bill that I understand its effect. Currently, an insurance company can deduct the first $500,000 of compensation to its chief executive.
Chief executive and any other employee.
Right. And if this bill is passed and that compensation is in the form of performance pay, it will be able to deduct, well, like in Aetna and Cigna's case, I believe in 2015, their chief executives earned $17.3 million. They'll be able to deduct the full $17.3 million if it is performance pay instead of a mere $500,000.
Mr. Doggett, I think you're referring to the allowance of compensation for performance pay under 162M, which does have some requirements, such as being approved by the shareholders.
Yes, I understand the requirements of that provision, but
so
just
the answer,
to put it in,
the answer is yes, subject to those
yes. So basically, what this bill will do, what this title will do, from a tax standpoint, is that taxpayers are now just subsidizing the first $500,000 of an insurance executive's compensation. But once this bill passes, American taxpayers will be asked to subsidize, if it's in performance pay and meets the other provisions of the statute, $17.3 million for Aetna, $14.5 million for United Health, $13.6 million for Anthem, and so on. Millions of dollars that American taxpayers now will have to subsidize instead of limiting it to $500,000. It's not that those insurance companies can't pay out those enormous sums for their chief executives, and I guess if you're a mere vice president, maybe just get $10 or $12 million. But it's not that they can't pay it out. Currently, their shareholders have to be responsible for covering all those costs, and now we'll inject the American taxpayer and let us subsidize those salary amounts by permitting their 100% deduction. Isn't that the way it works, Mr. Barthold?
It would permit a deduction as an ordinary business expense.
It could be $100 million. It'd still be possible, right? No limit at all.
It would be possible, although there are prohibitions against unreasonable deductions for unreasonable.
How are those enforced? I mean, I guess $17 million for a year's good work, extorting payment from the insurance ratepayer is not unreasonable, but what is the limit, or how do you determine what's unreasonable?
Reasonable
Well,
compensation.
time has
Facts
expired.
and circumstances test.
Ms. Sanchez, you recognize